It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Buccaneers Offensive Player of the Year. He had the green light to sling it last week, over 450 yards passing. It's the Buccaneers and the Pats, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive.
Let's go now.
In motion left, Godwin. Now Smith. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for Cade Otton that time. And that'll bring up second down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. Stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That good for 19 and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. The Bucs at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they took the tough loss in the opener, CD, but since then they've rebounded to win 2 straight.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your team early on, how they can bounce back from adversity. The Week 1 loss, that absolutely stung. But how about how hard they've worked in the couple of weeks since? And now they're moving back in the right direction.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down, here's White. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. White's numbers from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Smith. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Now Smith. It's caught by Mike Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White. And fights through one man. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. You look at this Patriots defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They run out of the gun with Irving. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Here's Smith. This is caught. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touch. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
From the gun, here's Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Running out of the gun with White. Oh, twisting away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Opting to run again here with White. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Smith. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this. They start the drive with White. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They'll go up the middle with White. A little juke. And he'll be taken down. Before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go with White on the counter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to the ground game with White. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. To throw is Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something.
He had the touchdown run on the previous drive, his 5th on the year, and they start here with a 1st and 10. Now a give to White.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Juwan Bentley there to get him down. This a 2nd and 8.
Smith now to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's White.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rashad White, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Out of the gun, Smith. And a catch right side by Evans. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
2nd down and 4.
Here's Smith.
He's got Otten.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Room for the big tight end to do much after the catch, but at least he was able to. Solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Out route. Godwin.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
To the air again, Smith.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
Smith. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down.
And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
A run to begin the second half with White. 105 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Moore, the motion man.
Throwing is Smith. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this is caught by Evans. Nifty move. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play action. It's Smith. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another. He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Smith looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the 25 on 2nd down, Smith. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is White. He stiff arms him, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers just can. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
And this one caught downfield by Evans.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
White running to the left. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Moore, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Smith.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Smith. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Going right side is White. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Moore, the motion man.
Now it's Smith. This is caught by Evans.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll go down at the 28.
133 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That's going to be caught.